Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a really long-anticipated Big Rivers Conference game between the River Falls Wildcats and the Hudson Raiders. We're at the River Falls Arena here tonight, getting ready to start the game. River Falls, #1 in the conference, #4 rated in state with a 9-1-1 record. Hudson, who tied River Falls in their second conference game of the season, has a 6-4-1 record. Both teams have played against each other since they were in second or third grade. That's squirt age in hockey terms. So we're looking for the Hudson lineup. Starting in goal, sophomore Garrett Patrick. Garrett has a 2.1 goals against average and a 90% save percentage. Caleb Kostick, senior defenseman, number 17. Josh Perrin, number 19, senior.
Sophomore Ryan Dow.
Ryan Dow, number 8, a sophomore forward.
Forward, number 18, senior Cody Johnson.
Cody Johnson, center, number 18, the leading scorer on the Raiders team.
Number 20, senior Taylor Zarfel.
And Taylor Zarfus, number 20, who's a senior for the Raiders.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
and the rest of the Hudson team. Now we'll have a little promotion for River Falls Youth Hockey, and then we'll get the starting lineup for the River Falls team.
Tonight's Youth Players of the Week, Connor McClay.
Big crowd. I think this will be an exciting night. The band is here. A lot of fans from Hudson and River Falls.
Guys, good job.
The rinks are only about
lineup
10 miles apart. Hudson's rink being on the south side of Hudson. Starting lineup.
Number 1, sophomore Garrett Jensen.
Garrett Jensen, sophomore goalie, has played every minute for River Falls this year. 9-1-1 record. 2.33 goals against average.
Defense, number 14, senior Luke Jenkins.
Luke Jenkins, number 14, is a fine defenseman.
Number 16, senior Quinn Everson.
Quinn Everson at one of the wings. Quinn Everson, senior.
Number 17, junior Dylan Dock.
Dylan Dock at center.
Starting at center, number 15, senior Ross Anderson.
Ross Anderson, he's a special player, averaging almost 3 points a game. The leading scorer for River Falls with 32 points.
John Hauser, Joe Kohler, and
now we'll take a break for the national anthem.
now please, would everyone rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the national anthem. Tonight, sung by Wildcat freshman Callie Freeby.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose proud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets reclaimed the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sages and star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Callie.
It's a
Nice job.
freshman student from River Falls doing a nice job on the national anthem. So we're getting ready to drop the puck here. This is Dave Drewiski and Paul Winkles from the Hudson Blue Line Club bringing you the game.
50-50 raffle tickets. The winner will be
In the second game of the year, Hudson and River Falls played at the Hudson Arena to a 3-3 tie. It was an exciting end-to-end game, and we expect to see more of the same tonight. Just a few stats for you. Anderson, by far and away the leading scorer for River Falls. He's the real deal. He's a Team Wisconsin member the last couple of years, but he has 18 goals and 14 assists for 32 points. Dylan Dock, one of his line mates, has 6 goals, 11 assists for 17 points. And Everson, the other member of that first line, has 14 points with 9 goals and 5 assists. Other player to keep an eye on is Luke Jenkins, who plays left defense. Good setup man, good quarterback for the River Falls offense. On the other hand, Hudson's leading scorer, Cody Johnson. So it'll be the 2 top scorers from respective teams facing off against each other. Cody has 20 points on 11 goals and 11 assists. Taylor Zarfus with 11 goals and 5 assists and 16 points is the second leading scorer for Hudson. Puck dumped down into Hudson's zone. Kieran's got it. Anderson intercepts pass. Here's Johnson sending up to Dow. Dow, a sophomore with a lot of speed, sending it into River Falls zone. He rides. Nice opportunity there for Zarfus. And here's Doc bringing it back into the Hudson zone. Doc ridden off the puck. Everson's got it, sends it back to Jenkins. Jenkins shot on net, knocked down and covered up by Patrick. And that should bring a line change here. 6'4" junior forward dumps it down in behind net. There's an opportunity. There's a shot. In. Oh, the rebound came up. Beinlake, I believe, tipped it right in between Jenkins and Hudson. Jensen and Hudson runs off. Couldn't see who got that, whether it was Drisky or Beinlake. We should get. So 47 seconds here.
For the Raiders, number 6, Mitch Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, okay.
47 seconds.
Mitch Patrick got that goal. There, River Falls, nice opportunity right in front. So it's Patrick on the goal. It was unassisted, even though the play was set up by a nice little headman pass from Drisky to Beinlake. Beinlake after the puck, sends it up to Drisky. Drisky sends it up. And even though it went through 2 players, they're calling an ice, and that'll bring it down into the Hudson zone for a face-off down in the River Falls zone. Puck sent around. There's Zarfus with the puck. Puck comes out to Jenkins. Jenkins tries to slip it through traffic. Kostick knocked off the puck by Everson. There was Anderson waiting right in front. Puck didn't get to him. Kostick in after Jenkins. And Lindquist sends it up. There's Everson. And we got Hudson, and looks like they're going to shadow Anderson to see Ryan Dow assigned to that. There's a puck intercepted by Johnson, or a pass intercepted by Johnson. Couldn't quite get the shot off. There's Lindquist carrying it out of the zone, dumps it far corner where Josh Perrin will pick it up. Perrin does a little foot pass, it's knocked down. And puck stolen by Dow. Dow taking off the puck, Zarfus picks it up. Here's Johnson coming in, Johnson with a shot, deflected off in the corner. And we're going to have a trip called on Doc. So Doc in the box for River Falls here. This will be face off with Dow taking it. Drisky taking the face off now against Patrick. It's a little different power play than we saw last week for Hudson, with Drisky in for Johnson. Drisky in front, try a little between the legs deflection of that pass, and Jensen was up to it. A little bit of trickery. Here's Josh Perrin. Perrin, a great skater. Up to Taylor Zarfus. Zarfus maneuvers around Patrick and heads into the zone. Zarfus dumps it back for Drisky in the far corner. And Drisky sends it up. Now Drisky picks it up, tries a little wraparound. Puck smothered on the post there. And River Falls clears it. Perrin back to get it. Perrin, long outlet pass to, didn't quite connect with Ryan Dow here. Offensive pressure now for River Falls. Finally, Cody Johnson picks it up, sends it over to Perrin. You see Johnson, Perrin, Zarfus logging a lot of minutes. Both of these teams do skate their first two lines very extensively. Okay, we've got a whistle, 39 seconds left in the Hudson power play here. This is Evan Musable taking the face off here. That's Hudson's third line out here for the end of the power play here. Musable centers that line. That's Adam Dardine, number 4, and Phil McSorley. So face off down in the Hudson zone. Whistle of stoppage of play. Somebody wasn't quite set. Now we're going. Puck carried out of the zone by Dardine. Dardine ridden off the puck. Puck comes back to Kostic over to his running mate Perrin. Perrin does a little pirouette and sends it up to McSorley. McSorley loses the puck right as he goes into the River Falls zone. A shot on net by Kostic, kicked off to the corner. And River Falls ices it, and that'll end the power play for Hudson. Pass a little wide for McSorley. There's Doc trying to feed Anderson coming in. Anderson feeds it to Everson right in front. You see, Anderson's got some great speed. Hudson ices it to avoid that first line, third line matchup between the two teams. Well, let's even up the first line for the first, with Everson taking a face-off against Johnson. Anderson and Doc do a little give and go here. Puck tipped out by Dow.
A lot of interest in that.
Puck thrown down into the corner. There's Everson riding Dow off the puck. Everson, big strong forward. And the puck thrown out to the half boards by Hudson. We got Taylor Zarfus trying to break out here. Puck comes up past Zarfus and dumped right back in to the River Falls zone. There's Evan Zick. He's been playing some real fine defense for Hudson this year. There's Dow finally getting the puck up to Zarfus. Johnson going for the net. Zarfus couldn't quite sneak that pass in there. There's Drisky coming in to help out. Johnson comes out with it. And finally he's ridden off the puck. Doc's got it, sends it up to Anderson. Anderson eludes. Oh, he's a handful. Lots of moves, lots of effort, even though that was at the end of his shift. There's puck. Whiffed on by River Falls and sent now back into a safe zone down in the corner. The puck was turned around here. Here's Jenkins skating in the zone all alone. Jenkins looking for somebody in the slot, tries to get it there. Puck knocked down by Andrew Rodewald. There's Perrin with the puck. Gets it up to Drisky. Drisky up to Feinlich and out of the zone. Feinlich tried to chip it in deep. Puck was knocked down by Lindquist. There's Rodewald up to Patrick. Patrick couldn't control it. Now the puck goes back to Lindquist to set it back up. A little D-to-D action there between Jenkins and Lindquist. Rodewald sends it up. Teams seem like there's Levi Johnson coming into the zone. Levi's a good all-around athlete, was an all-conference running back for the Wildcats this year. Puck stumped in, and Jensen steers it off. The puck comes right back out, picked up by Cody Johnson, who dumps it back in behind the River Falls net. There's Patrick on the forecheck. Patrick rides his man off. They're going to call that a trip, so River Falls will go on the power play. It seemed more or less like a nudge, but looks like they're going to call the game close tonight. So Patrick in the sin bin at 8:27.
A 2-minute minor assist for the Raiders, number 6, Mitch Patrick, for tripping.
And River Falls goes on the power play.
6:29.
Kostick dumps it down to the River Falls zone. Jenkins, who quarterbacks the team, will pick it up and trying a long out. Let's pass to Anderson. He connects. Perrin knocks the puck off to the sideboards. Perrin pinned Anderson up there. Here's Lindquist over to Jenkins. Jenkins up to Anderson. Anderson shot through traffic. Everson and Doc down in front. Well, every team is going to protect their goalie, so don't be surprised to see that shoving down in front of the net. Patrick stopped that shot, and there isn't any other athletic. Anderson was just trying to get a rebound there that either Doc or Everson could punch in. The puck comes out cleanly to Jenkins. Jenkins sends it over to Lindquist. Lindquist's back, and puck is stolen by Cody Johnson. Here's Johnson going in all alone. Johnson stopped by Jensen. It's always dangerous to play with the puck on your blue line, especially with somebody out there with good hands like Cody Johnson. High percentage of the time he's going to score when he comes in one-on-one. Here's Anderson coming in. Puck comes back out, Jenkins. And again, River Falls loses the puck on the blue line. Hudson being aggressive out on the points. Their puck is sent long for Patrick, and it goes back in the zone. Here's Dow. And the puck is again intercepted by Hudson. Hudson's playing a good strategy here. Just try to read and react to the passes River Falls is doing. There's Johnson getting it out of his zone, knocked down by the ref and kept in close, and tossed right back in behind the Hudson net. There's Evan Zick trying to clear the zone, didn't quite get it done. Nice block by Juriski, and that does clear the zone. Here's Zarfus. The power play is up, so it's 5-on-5 hockey now. Zarfus down, got ridden off the puck, and a little slow getting up. The puck tried to get it to Levi Johnson, didn't quite make it. This with Perrin with the puck, sending it up to Spence Corum. Corum checked hard off the puck, but he still gets it in deep. There's puck coming out to Juriski, up high, knocked down by the defenseman in front. Patrick trying to sneak out wide. Patrick and Corum back behind the net. Patrick sends it in front. Nice back check there by Vinyl to stop what looked like a great opportunity there for River Falls was Carl Anderson. There's Evan Husebo taking the face-off now. Husebo, puck. Jenkins tried to shoot it in, knocked down by Corum. Corum gets it over to Perrin. Perrin sends it up to McSorley. Nice breakout there by Hudson. Here's Husebo sending it in. Hudson's using a different forecheck now. They're sending a center and wing in and keeping a wing high. Normally Hudson always would play with their center high. It seems to be working really well. It confused Menominee last week, and Has River Falls confused right now too. Big puck coming out. That's Anderson losing control. Perrin back after him. A little scrum behind. There's Quorum with the puck now. Quorum sends it out and beyond the blue line. Hudson switches lines. River Falls does the same. This puck comes up to Evenson. Johnson sends it into the zone. Johnson, a little momentary man advantage. Johnson trying to get it in front. Puck comes out to Zick. Zick over to Kostic. Kostic, oh, deflection, just about hit, slipped inside the near post. That's what you want your Ds to do, those hard, low passes in front. Not necessarily trying to score off those shots, but you're trying to set up. There's Anderson coming in. And Anderson, turnover on the blue line, and Anderson ties the game. Well, Hudson had not turned the puck over at the blue line. This time they did, and the most dangerous guy on the River Falls team there waiting to pick up the loose change. He went in and slipped the backhander by Patrick and ties the game at 1-1.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 15, his 19th goal of the season, Ross Anderson. With an assist on number 8, Pat Derman. Anderson from Derman, time of the goal 11:50.
Puck comes up, Rodewald controls it and sends it into the River Falls zone. There's Patrick Drewiski back behind the net. Drewiski controls, tries to get it wide to Perrin, puck deflected out of the zone. There's Rodewald's pass up to Beinlich. Controlled by River Falls. Jenkins trying to get it up to Levi Johnson. Perrin sending it up to Rodewald. Rodewald skates it in. Sends a puck in behind the net. Good shift there by the sophomore Andrew Rodewald. There's Doc coming in, dumping the puck in the zone on Patrick. Patrick leaves it for Kostic. Evenson sends it back around. Back into Evenson. Zick working. There's a high shot, rolls up and over the net. And we lost the puck, so we have a face-off here. Well, we get a fresh puck out on the ice. 3:44 left in the period. And the puck will come out of the zone with Johnson facing off against Anderson. Puck comes back to Zick. This is Durham with the puck, loses it right in front. Oh, great opportunity there for Zarfus. Jensen stopped that, but we got a whistle and a penalty. And it's a high stick call.
A 2-minute minor assist to the Wildcats, number 2, Rob Richardson for roughing. Richardson for roughing, time of the penalty, 13:28.
Rob Richardson gets a rough there, and Hudson will go back on the power play with 3:20 left here in the period. There's Patrick battling over there with Ryan Dow. Drisky and Dow in there. Nice job by Lindquist, just killing time. And Dow finally controls it, sends it over to Drisky. Drisky chips it up to Zarfus. Lindquist wins the race. but doesn't clear the puck. Now it's cleared, and Hudson will have to reset. Minute 10 left in the penalty, 2:40 left in the period. Oh, Taylor Zarfus is going to go to the box for Hudson to even this up.
A 2-minute minor assist for the Raiders, number 20, Taylor Zarfus for 40.
So Zarfus going for a boarding, and that evens it up to 4-on-4 hockey. Nice little redirect tried by Anderson there. Doc leaves it, or it's sent back. Doc picks it up again. Cody Johnson ends up with the puck, and Perrin leaves it for Dow. Dow dumps it into the River Falls zone. But it called an ice on that, so the faceoff will come back down to the Hudson zone. Ryan Dow was looking for an explanation there. It looked like a pretty clean dump into the River Falls zone, but the referee didn't think so. Here's Cody Johnson taking the faceoff against Patrick. Kostic ends up with it and skates it out of the zone. Kostic flips it into the River Falls zone and continues to chase. Gets it over to Dow. Dow and Jenkins back battling for the puck. And Lindquist gets it, sends it over for Patrick. Now Lindquist's got it. Back to Jenkins. Remember, this is 4-on-4 hockey for another 13 seconds, and River Falls will go on about a 50-second power play. Puck comes back to Evan Zick. Zick chips it over for Cody Johnson.
Wildcats full strength.
River Falls will be on a power play for 49 seconds here. Levi Johnson loses control, and Cody Johnson sends it out to Lindquist, to Durham, and Durham hits Johnson. Hudson's doing a nice job intercepting River Falls plays at the blue line. Aside from that one turnover that led to the River Falls goal, it's been a pretty effective defensive strategy. This River Falls team is a high-scoring team, averaging over 6 points a game. With 14 seconds left, Perrin dumps it in to the River Falls zone. 9 seconds left here on the River Falls power play. Evenson dumps it into the zone, where it's intercepted by Patrick. 30 seconds left here in the period. Zick has it. Zick skates it out of the zone and dumps it in. No, that's the second time this ref has called an icing when a man was clearly over the red line. So I don't know what he's seeing, but it'll bring a face-off down in Hudson zone. Cody Johnson taking the face-off, 22 seconds left. Puck comes out to Jenkins. There's a deflection, ended up on Anderson's stick. Nice opportunity there in front. That's why you'll see coaches getting so upset about. Nice shot by Doc. Deflected wise by Patrick. And the puck cleared by Perrin, and this first period ends 1-1. Well, just a quick scoring recap if you're just joining us. Hudson Mitch Patrick scored 47 seconds into the game on a fairly innocent looking play coming at goalie Garrett Jensen. Finally put the shot on net. The rebound came out and Patrick punched it home for an early 1-0 lead for Hudson. There were trade-offs on penalties. River Falls Doc took a tripping penalty at 2:21. No damage done by Hudson. Then Patrick took a tripping penalty for Hudson. River Falls did no damage on that. Then a turnover at the offensive zone, on the blue line by Hudson. Went to the stick of Ross Anderson, who went in all alone on Patrick and tied the score for River Falls at the 11:50 mark. There's 2 more penalties towards the end of the period. Richardson, River Falls taking a rough, and Taylor Zarkman's taking a board for Hudson. No damage done on either. A couple good chances for both teams on those power plays, but still it ended up 1-1. So good game, 2 evenly matched teams, and we're looking forward to bringing you back for the second period of hockey here at River Falls. Okay.
You know my son?
I thought that, okay. Okay, welcome back to the second period of the River Falls Hudson hockey game here at the Wildcat Center in River Falls. Dave Gruiski and Paul Winkles bringing you the game for the Hudson Blue Line Cub. We had quite a first period. Hudson jumping out to an early lead. The teams played pretty cautiously. A lot of neutral zone trapping. River Falls on a Hudson turnover at the blue line. River Falls' Ross Anderson scored the tying goal at 11:50 of the period. So we are 1-1 going into the second period here. It's been a very interesting game. River Falls, top team in the conference, rated number 4 in state. Hudson, after running into a rough stretch the last few games, comes in with a 6-4 record. These teams skated to a 3-3 tie in the second game of the year. There's a puck coming out. There's an opportunity for Ryan Dow. Dow converts. I don't understand that pass from D to D there. Richardson threw a hard blast over to his partner Durham. Durham couldn't handle it. Dow, who has blazing speed, picked up the loose puck, went in all alone, and just like the start of the first period, Hudson scores first. This time only 22 seconds into the period. Ryan Dow. And I think we're going to have to give the assist on that one to Richardson. It's Caustic. And it's been obvious, Hudson has been playing kind of a counterpunch game here. River Falls does have a very high-powered offense. Hudson's trying to trap him in the neutral zone. They do forecheck heavy.
Scoring for the Raiders, number 8, Ryan Dow. With an assist from number 20, Taylor Zarkman.
Zarkman gets the assist. And Hudson goes out to a 2-1 lead. Ross Anderson, centering pass for Evenson, didn't connect. The one thing you'll notice about River Falls, they're very offensive. They will put the puck on net and waste no time if a guy's in the scoring zone. Hudson's a little more patient with their offense. They tend to get most of their scoring opportunities off the rush. Here's the puck coming back out to Caustic. Caustic sends it right back into the River Falls zone. Jensen knocks it down and leaves it for Jenkins. Jenkins battling back there. A generation ago, it was Risky and Jenkins battling on the wrestling mat, but now both families have gone over to hockey. Shot by Caustic into the corner. Good pressure here by Hudson. Risky trying to get it to Patrick. Patrick and Lindquist battling back there. Now the puck comes out and around where Evenson picks it up. You can see Hudson really is, they'll leave one of their forwards high, so they in effect have 3 Ds defending against this River Falls attack. Here's Josh Perrin around his man, tried a high shot, which was deflected up and out of play. Perrin's a 4-year starter for Hudson, 2-time all-conference, very skilled player, very fast, plays a lot of minutes for Coach Mike Stoskoff. Stoskoff, by the way, last week in their victory over Menominee, got his 319th victory while at Hudson. That's the 4th most in Wisconsin high school history, and tied him with his brother Jack, who was a longtime Stevens Point head coach. So both Stoskoff brothers now with 319 wins. Here's puck coming out of the zone. Gardine dumps it back in. Hudson does have the advantage of having a good third line. This line is centered by Evan Husebo. Here's Levi Johnson coming out, trying to get around. And Hudson does a good job covering up the trailer there. That's Jackson Rohde. Rohde with it on the sideboards. Deflection there by Patrick. Nice setup by Rohde. There, puck coming out. That's Richardson. Puck knocked down. And here's Perrin with the puck. Perrin flips it up to Dardine. And Peaceable sends it back into the River Falls zone. Richardson with the puck. Oops. Sorry. All right. There's Doc with the puck. Tries to get it in front to Evenson. Pass a little bit long. A hard check by Doc. There's Patrick coming in, knocked off the puck by Kostick. Puck goes back to the corner where Perrin will pick it up. There's Dow leaving it for Perrin, who rings it around the boards. Comes back over to Jenkins. Jenkins flips it in front. There's a good opportunity in front by River Falls. Puck coming back in front. And on a deflection. Good things happen when you put the puck on net. Just a low shot, deflected off some bodies. And River Falls ties it back up here at 3:45. So River Falls had a great opportunity earlier in that. It went out to the point.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 16, Quinn Evenson.
Evenson tipped it in.
And then assistant number 5, Zach Lindquist.
Lindquist.
Evenson from
Took
Lindquist.
that shot. There's a hard shot on net.
3:45.
So River Falls ties it up. Evenson from Lindquist. Here's Anderson. Taking off the puck. Kostick sends it up for Zarfus. Zarfus flips it wide for Dow. Dow flips it into the zone. Zarfus trying to get the puck off, taken off the puck by Lindquist. And Anderson comes out. Anderson's just a smooth skater, great speed, skilled offensive player. Cody Johnson with the puck, carries it out of the zone. Puck knocked down at the blue line and then sent in by Doc. Evan Zick with the puck now. Sends it up to Perrin. Perrin up to Drewiski. Puck comes across to Durham and sent right back into the River Falls zone. Well, another ice call, so they'll bring the face-off down into the Hudson zone.
Donkey basketball is coming to River Falls. Those of you who don't know, donkey basketball is a basketball played while actually riding a donkey. It's this Saturday night, 7 p.m., January 24th.
Vineland against Bennett here.
Donkey basketball.
They're battling down there. Perrin comes away with it. Perrin, who can stick handle in the phone booth, sends it out to Drewiski. Still battling down in a part of the ice we can't see. And the puck comes out of the zone. Patrick back there with Durham. Durham controls the puck. Tries a little backhand up. And chipped right back in by Rodewald. Here's Richardson with the puck. And Anderson loses control, comes back to Perrin. Perrin over to Rodewald. Rodewald sends it up through Drewiski's skates and into the River Falls zone. Patrick trying to intercept there. Drewiski knocks the puck down. Sends it in front to Patrick. Nice deflection in front. Jensen knocked it down. There's puck skipping over Kostick's skates. A couple of real fast guys there. Levi Johnson, Caleb Kostick going for that puck. Still battling back there. And the puck comes out to the point. Shot by Jenkins, knocked down. Jenkins has got a nice shot, and he really has a green light to shoot anytime he sees net from back there on the blue line. There's Johnson ridden off the puck, and Lindquist coming back. Lindquist sends it wide of the net. Levi Johnson's got it. Comes over to Dardine. Dardine sends it up to Husebo. Husebo had the distinction of scoring on his first shot his sophomore year, and then in this his junior year. There's Rhodey coming back. He tries to get the puck up to Evenson. Puck knocked down by Hudson. There's Rhodey with the puck again. Shot deflected into the corner by Patrick. There's Anderson with the puck. Anderson, high shot. Rebound controlled by Hudson. And puck sent out of the zone by McSorley. There's Evenson with the puck. Puck stolen by Dow. Dow tries to get it across to Zarfus. Oh, Zarfus in all alone. Jensen robbed him there. Zarfus is deadly in around the net. He tried to go top shelf, glove side, and Jensen snared it. Nice interception there by Dow, set that play up. We got Corum coming out for Hudson, paired with Karen on the blue line. Puck comes out in front. Dow tried to get it on net. Puck knocked down, comes back to Johnson. Dow with the puck. Tries to get Zarfus, comes over to Doc, and Doc leaves it for Anderson. Anderson takes it out of the zone. Here's Zick. Anderson around Zick. Oh, some fancy stick work and foot work there. Well, Zick and Perrin eventually frustrated him enough not to get a solid shot on Patrick, but good opportunity. The fans loved it. Face-off down in the zone. Bennett against Beinlich. Bennett comes out. And here's a little touch pass by Perrin, was intercepted. Perrin goes and gets it back. Sends it up to Juriski. Juriski dumps it into the zone. Beinlich in hot pursuit of Richardson. Puck comes back around, hard around the boards. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson gets it up to edge. Juriski rubs his man off the puck, and puck comes out to Patrick. Patrick taking off the puck at center ice. Comes back to edge. Edge to Durham. Puck kicked off into the corner. Spence Corum, big sophomore defenseman for Hudson, battling back there with Johnson. We've got Jenkins with the puck, sending it over to Durham. Durham back to Jenkins. And once again a D-to-D pass. Now River Falls breaks it out. Here's Perrin sending it into the River Falls zone. Puck picked off again by Cody Johnson. A little trouble handling that, but Jensen corrals that rebound and brings a face-off to the right of the goal. Well, a lot of excitement here in the second period. Both teams seem to have opened up a little bit. A couple more turnovers have turned out good scoring chances for Hudson. They converted on the first one. They've had two others, and Jensen was up to the task of stopping the Hudson forwards. We will have Patrick facing off against Husebo. Now, the guy that's got to have his equipment right is the goalie. He's stopping hard rubber all night. So, puck comes out to Dardine. Dardine tried to dump it back in the corner. McSorley over there battling. Puck comes around the net. Lindquist got it. Lindquist chips it over for Jenkins. Puck chipped in front. There's an opportunity, nearly a tip opportunity there for McSorley. At almost any time, and that should pay off dividends by the end of the game. And finally, Lindquist skates it out of the zone. He sends it over to Kostic. Kostic reverses field and gets it out of the zone. Jenkins with the puck. Sends it over to Rhodey. Rhodey into the zone. Rhodey tried to set his line mates up in front. Puck knocked down, and here's Kostic coming into the zone. Kostic leaves it for Zarfus. Zarfus shot wide. Little give and go. Going for that far post through a screen on his own defenseman. Nice idea there by Kostic. Taylor Zarfus was there hoping for a rebound, but Jensen covered up. And for a sophomore goalie, he does a nice job. Doesn't give up too many rebounds. Stays with the puck. There's Cody Johnson taking the face off against Anderson. Puck comes out to Kostic. Kostic knocks it back into the River Falls zone. Got Zarfus battling down in there with Richardson. Kostic sends it in. Hudson needs to tag up. Long pass for Anderson. Knocked down. He really draws a crowd. Once again, there's Evenson coming in. Evenson, the biggest player on the ice, can fight off checks. There's a nice feed to Dow. Dow coming into the zone hard. Looking for a pass cross. He's got it to Johnson. Johnson shot caught and held by Jensen. Well, Hudson's first line's getting some good opportunities here. They send Ryan Dow flying down the boards. He's got excellent speed. And with Johnson and Zarfus, a couple of snipers sneaking in, Hudson's had some good opportunities. Finally taking the face-off now against Bennett.
I hope you win that, huh?
Puck goes over to Lindquist. Lindquist sends it to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Lindquist. And puck knocked down by Beinlake. One thing about Beinlake, there aren't too many 6'4" players. Risky trying to get it in front to Patrick. Oh, he's battling back there. He comes up with it, puck in front. Puck in front, there's Patrick. Low shot on net. Just about snuck under the glove of Jensen. Good forecheck there by especially Phil Drewiski. Patrick there, a little bit more muster on that, and that would have gone in. Patrick and Beinlake on the face-off. Beinlake, puck comes out on Patrick Sick now. Patrick comes out with it. It's Danny Patrick for River Falls, Mitch Patrick for Hudson. If you watch many hockey games, there's a chance there'll be a Patrick on the ice. They're a good hustle over there by River Falls, cause a turnover. Puck comes back towards the Hudson net. Patrick wisely covers up. That's Garrett Patrick. So we have 3 Patricks to keep track of tonight. This would be Patrick, Rhodey, and Johnson on this River Falls line against Johnson, Zarfus, and Dow for Hudson. Puck comes back to Rodewald. Rodewald gets it up to Zarfus. Here's Dow breaking out ahead of Johnson. Johnson tries to slip his man. Ridden off the puck hard by the defensive sandwich there at River Falls. Here's Johnson fighting through a couple checks. There's Patrick. Picked up the loose change. Had in there all alone on Patrick. Patrick tipped it up and out of play. Well, when you spend all your ammunition taking one guy off the puck, that'll always leave the other guy free. Patrick had a nice opportunity there. Patrick stood tall and stopped that shot. Good scoring chances for both teams. Both goalies up to the task. River Falls scored a little bit of a seeing eye goal to tie this game up. Puck in front. Anderson tried to deflect it. Anderson with the puck. Stolen away by Perrin. Perrin sending the puck back around towards Dow. Evenson coming in and battling for it. The puck comes back out in front to Anderson. Anderson shoots wide. Puck comes out and Hudson flips it out. Jenkins knocks it down at center ice. These two Ds really trust each other. A lot of D-to-D passing. Jenkins coming into the zone, leaves it over for Evenson. Evenson pass knocked down by Dow. And Johnson clears the zone. Evenson leaves it for Anderson. Anderson, Kostick. Block pass there, put on net by Evenson. And here's Zarfus coming out of his zone for Hudson. Cody Johnson staying in. Other two line mates go off. Johnson battling with the puck. Can't quite come away with it clean. There's an opportunity for Patrick. Kostick with great speed catches up. Leaves it for Doc. Doc shoots high. River Falls has been really opportunistic here. Here's Patrick with the puck. Patrick up for Drewiski. Drewiski sends a shot high, deflects in, knocked down by Beinlich into the corner. Beinlich sends it up for Patrick. Puck comes down, Drewiski getting called for a high stick. And that'll bring the puck out of the zone. Little flip pass over the net. The high stick call will bring the face-off all the way down into the Hudson zone. Well, the fans are getting their money's worth tonight. A lot of good opportunities. Most of them coming off of turnovers and heavy forechecking by both teams. But the puck comes in front. Drewiski ends up with it. Patrick with the puck, tries to get it to Beinlich. Intercepted by Patrick. And comes back to Zick. Zick sends it back around to Perrin. Perrin up to Patrick, and Patrick looks to go long bounce pass to Beinlich. Beinlich using that reach, doesn't quite get there. The puck comes back to Rhodey. Rhodey into Hudson. Nice move there by Rhodey. Here's a loose puck up in front. Shot knocked down by Patrick. Richardson with a big blast there. Hudson guy's not afraid to block shots. Drewiski coming up with the puck. Sends it up to Patrick, and Hudson will, oh my. Oh, a clearing pass just deflected on net. Jensen didn't see it. Boy, we've had more weird goals tonight. I don't think we got the camera on it. It was a clearing pass at the end of the shift. Drewiski sent it up to Beinlich. Beinlich deflected it on to the far corner of the net. My. So that'll be Beinlich from Drewiski.
For the Raiders, his second goal of the evening, number 6,
Patrick.
Mitch Patrick. With the assist from number 11, Phil Druski. Patrick from Druski, time of the goal, 14:35.
My. Okay. Well, Hudson goes out to a surprise 3-2 lead here. It's strange, after all the good scoring chances both teams have had, that a crazy goal like that will go in. Here's Anderson. Boy, he can create space. There's another opportunity in front. Richardson, or Evenson tried to send it in front, nobody home. Puck deflected in on net. There's Dow. Boy, Dow's been a terror. Dow played center for most of the year. He's come back up the wing where he can really use his speed, and he's been causing a lot of problems. Here's Zarfus with a shot, and Jensen knocks it down and holds on. That's one of the strangest goals I've ever seen there, but it counts. River Falls' second goal of the period was like a tic-tac-toe, threw a bunch of feet and went in. So we've got a couple of odd goals here for both teams. Minute 34 left in this very entertaining hockey game. There's Husabo taking the face-off against Rhodey. Puck came out to Dardine. Dardine held off the puck by Richardson. Puck comes out. Perrin will be called for a high stick there. And he'll bring the face-off back into the Hudson zone. And Hudson makes a change here, going to bring their Johnson line out. Good move by the coach. Patrick's line has had some good opportunities here in the second period. Puck comes up and stays in the zone. A lot of big scrum out here by the blue line. Patrick trying a shot, hit bodies in front, went off to the corner. Rohde's got it. Rohde hits Patrick. Patrick out. Or Richardson's shot went wide. Puck comes wide to Rohde. Rohde puts it in front for Patrick, trying for a deflection, didn't quite connect. There's Rohde with it. Rohde back out to Richardson. Richardson shot knocked down by Zarfus. A little race for the puck here. Zarfus rides Richardson off. Johnson comes to try to steal it away. And puck comes over to Rohde. Rohde sends a long pass, too wide for Durham, and big battle here down in neutral ice. Now Cody Johnson's got it, leaves it for Kostic. Puck picked up by Richardson. Richardson flips it down into the Hudson zone. Here's Evenson with the puck. Hudson's line has been out here for a long time. Here's puck come over to Zarfus. They're just trying to kill out the period here, and they'll do it. Puck comes over to Perrin. And that'll be the end of the period. Well, two crazy goals here in this period. We went in 1-1, and Hudson scored 22 seconds into the period when Ryan Dow picked up a turnover. Nice setup by Zarfus, and Hudson went out to a 2-1 lead, only 22 seconds into the period. 3.5 minutes later, Hudson had stopped River Falls at the goal mouth. Puck came out to Lindquist out on the point. Lindquist punched the puck into the crease area. Evenson tipped it in, and River Falls tied the game up at 2-2. Then late in the period at 14:35, Hudson's second line was at the end of their shift. Drisky sent a long pass to Patrick as Drisky was heading off the ice. Patrick deflected the puck to the far side of the net from near the half boards. Jensen wasn't expecting it. The puck went in, and that's how Hudson got out to their 3-2 lead. So it's been an entertaining second period here. We hope you're enjoying it, and we'll welcome you back here for the third period. This has been Dave Drewiski and Paul Winkles for the Hudson Blue Line Club. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the River Falls Wildcats Center, and this very entertaining game between big-time rivals Hudson and River Falls. Hudson holding a 3-2 lead here, going into the third. There's a turnover by Hudson, and we've got an offside called on Hudson. Hudson has actually scored 2 quick goals in both the first and the second periods, both by Garrett Patrick scored only 47 seconds into the first period, and Ryan Dow scored 22 seconds into the second period. Puck comes out. Here's Anderson with the puck. Anderson's shot knocked down by Kostic. He tries to get in front, and the puck comes back out. Here's puck picked up by Cody Johnson at center ice. Johnson takes a shot low and kicked wide by Jensen. There's Dow leaving the puck. Everson gets it. Big, strong forward. Their puck's dumped back in by Dow. The puck comes out here to Josh Perrin. Perrin sends it wide for Dow. Dow dumps it into the zone, and Hudson changes lines. Here's Dylan Dock trying to get around Vine like Ann does. Dock gets it down behind the net. Sends it in front. Drewiski sends it back out to Richardson. Richardson shot blocked by Drewiski. Here's Kostic battling with Patrick. Kostic comes out with the puck, and he gets it up to Rich Patrick. Patrick taken off the puck by Durham. Both teams playing pretty tight defense in neutral ice. Puck finally sent in to the River Falls zone by Perrin. Here's Andrew Rodewald sending the puck wide to Perrin. Perrin pass to Patrick. Comes through the River Falls crease. No icing called. Puck comes out. Rodewald keeps it in. And Hudson switches lines again. Hudson's been at a pretty aggressive forecheck. We got Anderson coming into the zone. Anderson poke check. He ends up with the puck. Leaves it for Jenkins. Jenkins throws it in around the boards. There's Patrick with the puck. Patrick trying to get it in front. Knocked down by Husebo. Husebo sends it around. Husebo, this is a little flip pass. And it comes out to Lindquist. Lindquist dumps it right back in. Puck comes over to Rodewald. Rodewald gets it up to McSorley. Punched right back into the Hudson zone by Jenkins. There's Rodewald battling for the puck with Bennett. Edge back in there helping out. Edge comes around, gets the puck. Being bothered, then he leaves it for Lindquist and sends it right back down the zone. Good sustained pressure here by River Falls. There's Husebo center. He didn't quite clear the zone. Nice anticipation by Jenkins, keeping it in the zone. And once again, River Falls blue liners keep it in the zone. There's Anderson with it. And then that was a good icing there by Hudson. River Falls managed to get their first line out against a very tired third line for Hudson. No damage done. So we'll have face-off two of the best centers in the Big Rivers Conference here. Cody Johnson, Ross Anderson. Johnson wins that one, sends it around for Zarfus. Zarfus tried to get the puck out. And there's Dow racing for the puck at center ice. Taken by Anderson. Anderson taking off the puck. One too many moves there. There's Cody Johnson dumping it in behind the River Falls net. You got Durham sending the puck over. And River Falls clears the zone. Long outlet pass intercepted by Hudson. There's Doc ridden off the puck by Johnson. Puck comes back into Perrin. Perrin leaves it for Zick. Levi Johnson intercepted that pass, but he's quickly taken off the puck. Perrin hit hard by Johnson, but stays with the puck. You can tell those two guys play football. Both were all running back this year. Perrin sends it over. Evan Zick, the smallest of the Hudson defensemen, laying a big hit there. And Cody Johnson flipping the puck up to Dow. Dow gets it out of the zone, but that'll bring an icing call. You'll see a line change here for both teams. 12:10 left in the game. Hudson holding a 3-2 lead. There's Danny Patrick taking the face-off against Zach Feinley. Puck comes over to Levi Johnson. Johnson leaves it up for Lindquist. Lindquist shot deflected wide of the goal. Whiskey sends the puck up. Lindquist again sends the puck down in towards the net. Patrick in front. Boy, there's a big watermelon of a rebound laying out there. Hudson was able to tip it away. Here's Jenkins leaving the puck for Lindquist. Lindquist over to Rhodey. Rhodey back to Lindquist. Hudson a lot. There's a good opportunity right in front. Patrick was really hammered from behind by Patrick. There's Kostic with the puck, being pressured by Everson. Kostic sending the puck, knocked down by the ref. Stolen away by Cody Johnson. Johnson sends it up to Patrick. We're going to see a lot of the first two lines here for both teams. There's Durham sending it up to Everson. Everson gets the puck out. There's a trailer coming in. Anderson couldn't quite control that. He sends it back to the puck. Puck corralled and stopped by Patrick. Well, we've seen some strange goals tonight, so anything around the goal mouth gets people going. We'll have Anderson and Johnson facing off here. Great opportunity there by Everson. Shot wide, high on the net. Here's Perrin skidding out of the zone. Perrin loses it at neutral ice. Puck sent in by Zarfus. Puck knocked down in front by Cody Johnson. Here's Doc getting it up for Anderson. Anderson slips his man. Doesn't quite get his stick on the puck. Puck knocked down by Durham. Durham sends it back into the Hudson zone. Here's Perrin with the puck, sends it over to Zarfus. Zarfus tried to hit Johnson on the blue line. Puck dumped right back in by Richardson. Here's Evan Zick with the puck. Leaves it for Perrin. Perrin sends it out of the zone. River Falls will reset. This is Jenkins sending it over. There's puck intercepted by Adam Dardine. There's pass in front. Two Hudson guys there. Nice job by Jenkins. 2-on-2 coming back. Dardine working to get back into play. There's Edge trying to hit the trailer. Good responsible play by both teams in front of their net. Hudson denying any opportunities right in the slot for River Falls. Puck comes along, over to Anderson. Dardine dumps it back in. And we got line changes going on here. There's Patrick coming out. Puck goes up to Edge. Edge throws it in the zone and River Falls will change. There's Andrew Rodewald. A little indecisive on what to do with the puck there. We got Huseball coming back to help. There's just a lot of stick checking going on in there. There's Patrick trying to leave it for Rhodey. Rhodey in front. Nice defensive coverage there by Patrick. Here's Drisky coming out of the zone. Drisky sends it in back behind the River Falls net. Here's Patrick sending it up to Levi Johnson. Johnson gets around Zick. Shot knocked down. Little scrum behind the net. Now this has got the fans going. Well, like I said earlier, everybody tries to protect their goalie. Patrick knocked that puck down. That was Derek Patrick knocked it down. Dan Patrick with a shot. Phil Jawiski going in the box, along with Danny Patrick. It looks like Evan Zick in there. Not sure what the calls will be. Undoubtedly roughing. I think it'll be 2-2, but okay, Jawiski. Well, it looks like River Falls is going to come out of this with a power play. Didn't catch the number. I'm sure it's Patrick going in for River Falls. So we'll wait for the official ruling here. Okay, River Falls will go on the power play here. Two Hudson players go to the box for roughing one River Falls player. 8:26 left here. Hudson holding a 3-2 lead. Momentum has shifted to River Falls here in the middle part of this period.
The penalties result. For the Wildcats, number 9, Danny Patrick, double minor, roughing. For Hudson, number 11, Phil Drewski, unsportsmanlike conduct, 2 minutes. And number 15, Evan Zick, double minor for roughing.
Okay, well, we got 2 double minors, one against Patrick from River Falls, one against Zick from Hudson, and an unsportsmanlike conduct for Phil Drewski for, I think, being late to the party. Here's Nicholas over to Jenkins. Puck, bouncing puck in front. Doc's got it. Doc shot deflected over to the corner. Iverson's got it. Tested by Johnson. Controlled and finally sent off into the Hudson box. So they'll bring a face-off just inside the Hudson zone. Power play unit for River Falls is their first line. There's Johnson winning that face-off. Puck goes out to Jenkins. And Hudson clears it. There's Dow with Lindquist. Dow's got an awful lot of speed and endless energy. He sends it in front. Could have been interference on Jenkins, but a nice deflect. Here's Ross Anderson. Stick check. There's puck in front. Hudson's D's being very patient in front, protecting Patrick. Patrick has a 90% save percentage this year, 2.1 goals against. There's Anderson, stick handling in front. He's got his 2 line mates parked right on the... There's a shot in front. Knocked down by Anderson. There's Kostic. And Cody Johnson gets it, wins around the boards. Jenkins is going to corral it, sending it over to Everson. Puck comes over to Perrin, and Perrin clears the zone. 35 seconds left here in River Falls power play. There's Jenkins leaving it for Lindquist. Hudson does not make a line change here, nor does River Falls. There's Anderson coming in. Anderson still maintaining the puck. Stevenson tried to get the puck to Doc, but didn't quite get there. Hudson again playing tough defense in front of Garrett Patrick. Finally, River Falls changes up. Durham carrying the puck into the zone.
Both teams full strength.
It'll be interesting to see how he comes in at center. Looks like Feasible's out with Patrick and Zarfus here on a makeshift line here for Hudson. Puck comes out to Rodewald. Rodewald dumps it right back in. 6 minutes left here in the game. Puck comes long to Guy Johnson, intercepted by McSorley. There's Rodewald trying to send it down the boards and then finally into the River Falls zone. Hudson's gone into a little bit of a defensive shell here. They're going to still forecheck hard when they get an opportunity, trying to get some turnovers. Here the puck comes out of the zone. Got Richardson skating in. Richardson leaves it for Johnson. Johnson's pass didn't quite hit his target. There's Husebro ridden off the puck by Anderson. Anderson slips around a man. Perrin picks him right back up. Puck knocked down by Jenkins. Comes back to Perrin, and Perrin flips it out of the zone. Jenkins knocks it down, takes it in himself. Jenkins' shot deflected wide. Rodewald sends it up, and Dow clears the zone. 5 minutes left here in the game. Long pass to Jenkins. I don't think Jenkins has come off the ice this period. There's a pass left for Cody Johnson. Johnson doesn't get it around Lindquist. Lindquist sends it in wide of the net. Zarfus tries to clear. Jenkins again, once again keeps it in the zone. There's Perrin trying to sneak Zarfus free. Kostic's got it. Kostic over to Zarfus. comes out to Jenkins. Jenkins in front to Anderson. Anderson couldn't quite get that backhand on net. Shot, hard shot from the sideboards by Anderson, deflected high and out of play. 4:24 here left. Like I said, Hudson's gone into a bit of a shell trying to protect that 3-2 lead. River Falls skating hard with their top two lines, trying to even the score. Well, Drisky's penalty's up, so Hudson's back to their normal second line here. Patrick's also out of the box, so we're back to the regular cast of characters here. There's Zick, sends a puck around to Drisky. Drisky chips it up, does not get it out of zone. Puck picked up by Beinlich. Beinlich's could not get past to Patrick. Patrick, if he should score here, would have the Patrick tonight. Their puck deflected a crazy angle off the glass there and stayed in the River Falls zone. There's Patrick battling, leaves the puck back in the corner. Oh, the puck comes out to Kostic. It looks like we got a hand pass called here. 3:49 left. Face off right outside the Hudson zone. Well, no matter what, anytime Hudson and River Falls gets together for a hockey game, it's going to be exciting. They're close, they're competitive, the fans are into it. It's a lot of fun to be bringing you this game. River Falls had too many men on the ice. Normally they would call that, but not in a tight game like this. We got puck coming back, two pairing behind the Hudson net. Goes over to Zick. Zick banks it up and off and sent right back in by Lindquist. Her puck comes out of the zone. Lindquist pass deflected. Her puck stolen by Doc. Doc had a great opportunity. Garrett Patrick gloved that shot towards the high post. Well, you just can't get too conservative. Hudson gave up their first goal on a turnover right at the blue line. Hudson has had a lead in almost every game they've played this year, and breakdowns in the third period trying to clear their own zone have plagued them and just about got them there. There's a puck out in front, comes out to Dow. Dow comes across center ice, flips it by Lindquist. Dow still with the puck. Tried to get it to Zarfus. There's Kostic pinching. Lindquist comes away with it. There's Evenson with it. Evenson leaves it for Anderson. Anderson kicking off the puck. That little stick check there by Ryan Dow caused the offside and bring the face-off outside the Hudson zone. Just under 3 minutes left here in this very entertaining game. Danny Patrick going to be taking the face-off here. This should be against Beinlich.
Come on, Cat.
Come on! Well, Cody Johnson out now. Beinlich moving over to wing from center. There's Kostic with the puck, sends it wide to Zarfus. Dumped back in the zone by Durham. Kostic picks it up. Kostic pass to Drisky. Drisky up to Beinlich and Beinlich into the zone. This line for Hudson has gotten 2 out of 3 goals. Patrick getting both of them. There's a flip pass up to Patrick, intercepted by Kostic, and puck sent into the zone by Patrick. Here's Josh Perrin with the puck, over skates, sends it to Patrick, who dumps it into the River Falls zone. 2 minutes left in the hockey game. Puck comes wide. Everson gets around Johnson, sends it wide, but a little too hot for Anderson. Anderson with the puck. Centering pass intercepted by Patrick. Patrick tries to get it up to Johnson. Picked off by Durham. Durham sends it back in. Deflection back to the far corner where Doc gets it. Patrick and Doc battling back there. Minute and a half left here in the game. Puck comes around the corner. Here's Evenson. Big, strong guy. around there by Evenson with Anderson right in front. They just about cashed in. River Falls now with 1.5 minutes left, taking their timeout. You know, hockey's not like basketball. You only get one timeout, so you need to take it at the right moment. There is
timeout, Wildcats.
River Falls will be certainly looking for an opportunity to get Jensen off the ice and bring out that 6th attacker. So a couple good opportunities lately here for River Falls, but mostly Hudson's just gone into a shell and playing conservative, clearing their zone and dumping it into the River Falls zone. It burns a lot of clock that way, with River Falls having to reset all the time. At least some of these players logging a tremendous number of minutes here. Jenkins, Anderson, Lindquist, Evenson, Doc for River Falls, Dow, Johnson, Perrin, and Kostick for River Falls, or for Hudson, logging a lot of minutes. Well, it should be entertaining here with a face-off just outside the face-off just to the right of the Hudson net. If River Falls controls this face-off, you can bet Jensen will be coming off the ice and River Falls will put their 6th attacker out. Anderson and Johnson on the face-off. Hudson wins the face-off. Puck goes around. Zarfus on the sideboard. There Jenkins gets it, sends it over to Lindquist. There's Dow with the puck, sends it up. Johnson didn't quite clear it. Comes up to Everson. Everson into the zone. There's Johnson with it. Anderson with it. Anderson tried to put back.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Puck thrown out of play by Kostick. Another face-off. And we've got an empty net down on the other end. And as I figured, it's Patrick out there for River Falls as the 6th attacker. Cody Johnson again taking the face-off. Johnson again wins the face-off. Perrin sends it around. No one home there. Doc got it to Evenson. Back out to Lindquist. Lindquist over for a one-timer. Shot went wide by Jenkins. There's Johnson looking for the insurance goal, and he's got it. 39 seconds left here in the game. Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson puts the icing on the cake for Hudson. 39 seconds left here.
Scoring for the Raiders, number 18, Cody Johnson. Johnson unassisted. Time of the goal, 16-21.
Well, it was an unassisted play, but you know, you got to give Johnson a tremendous amount of credit. With all this pressure, he won those 2 face-offs clean, and looks like put it away. Here's Hudson. Zarfus knocking the puck down. Johnson sending it right back into the River Falls zone. Clock winding down here. Lindquist with it. Puck on net. There's Lindquist again. And the puck slides down into the Hudson zone. Perrin picks it up, and he'll just burn off the rest of the clock here. And Hudson skates away. Some would call this an upset. River Falls coming in 9-1-1, ranked number 4 in state. They skated to a tie in their first game, the first time they met at Hudson. Hudson comes in here with a bit of a chip on their shoulder and skates away with a 4-2 win. Only 1 goal in that third period. Cody Johnson scoring an empty netter with only 39 seconds left. There was a big scrum behind the net that excited the fans, gave River Falls a power play, but no damage done. Shots were fairly even here, but once Hudson got the lead, they went into the shell, just kind of counterpunched River Falls offense, and were able to really stymie and frustrate them. River Falls did have some good opportunities towards the end with wraparounds, but they really couldn't get their offense cooking. This high-powered offense that came into the game tonight averaging 6.5 goals a game. So Hudson got a little measure of respect here. Coming in the game 6-4-1, unranked, unnoticed, and they knock off the number 4 team in the state here on a good all-around effort. So it's been a pleasure to bring you this game. Coach Mike Stoskov's 320th win. He's now ahead of his brother, Jack, and Hudson looks to finish off the season strong here by winning their 2nd conference game in a row. It's Rice Lake up next this weekend, and they're looking to even the score because Rice Lake surprised Hudson 3-0 earlier in the year. So for Paul Winkles and Dave Drewiski and the Hudson Blue Line Club, thanks for joining us, and come on out and see a hockey game sometime. Good night.